Evening, everyone in the house. Guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. Thank you for your likes, overwhelming comments, positive, negative. They are always welcomed apart from insults. Don't worry about the long intro. The long intro comes in because I'm looking at the numbers. People haven't dropped in here. I wonder where they are. I do wonder where is everyone. Is it raining the way it's raining over here, guys? Or maybe Marwa is on or something. I don't understand. Let me see who is here. Okay. Okay, sawa. I can see Colin Collins. Colin, actually, not Collins. Colin Trihela, Shivuri Erin Su, and Alice Kinyanjui already in the house, but I can see my clock is telling me that we have 37 people watching me. Who are these people that are watching me? They can't even say hi, hiding somewhere watching me. OMG, I can't imagine that. People just came to pick. Nikki, I see you. Welcome. Jared Marita, welcome. Namaste. Z, how are you doing? A.M Qarol on the run. I'm back on my chair. Felisa Mweni, hello Carol. How are you doing? Lillian Reeds just arrived in the house. Thank you so much. Hi, working and listening. Miss Edward is working and listening. Miss Edwards, I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for coming through. And thank you so much. I will never stop telling you thank you for coming through for my sister in the US. Thank you. Asante sana. Maureen Nyabo Jambo, how are you doing back in the land of Museveni? Us here, we are doing okay. The rains are really raining too much. The rains is just something else. Lucy, nimerudi. Nimenyeshewa kama burukenge. Guys, it's raining. It's really raining. But I thank God at least, yeah, I thank God at least I managed to get what I wanted to get. Otherwise, it would have been too late because the rains won't, spare anyone. Yeah, drinking tea and listening. Wow, that's nice. That's nice for you. I can see also Sophie in the house. Sophie anasema sasa, poa sana Sophie. How are you doing? Karibu sana, karibu. I can see who else is coming through. Lucy says, pole sana kwa kunyeshewa. Yeah, I had to change everything, take a shower and everything, and then come back and sit here. I'm so sorry, guys, for the internet that was interneting before. I had to remove the video. Now, this is what happens here when it rains, and maybe when I get cold, because it's been raining and the cold is colding. Yeah. So I don't want to take any teas right now because I want to take my dinner first before any tea. I'm in Manchester. You are in Manchester. Maureen, you are in Manchester. Okay. Greet all the Manchesterians. Okay. Thank you. Gatwiri Silas, is still raining in Nairobi because here in BG it's raining like cats and dogs, I can see everyone is catching up with a cup of tea, guys. Don't tempt me because already I'm feeling so cold. I love the way you do the rain in the raining. I think it means the rain more. The rain is raining and the rain is raining even more. It looks like it's going to be raining the whole night. The rain is raining. And the rain is going to be raining the whole night. So I better hold my throat because OMG. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us here. I don't want to take much of your time and I don't also want to take much of my time. Melanie Nyaboke just joining us right now. Thank you so much for coming through. At 10 minutes, I'll be over and we start off. Oh, yeah, stop right now. It stops right now in Nairobi. Okay. Yeah. So I had a business deal. Someone in Nairobi asked me to get her something in Bungoma. That's why I was rushing, because it was a business deal that I couldn't miss to get the commission. you know, like when you do so many things, you understand the tingo. When you do so many things, yeah. Mm. Where empty news wants my husband. Someone wants my husband. I don't need to bring a husband and end up showing you hands and legs and the back. Chill. Why are you not contented with the one that they're showing the back and the hands? Idiot. Who is this silly person? Empty news. You know, me nowadays, I'll be talking. Basically, you are looking good, Carol. Charlene Mpinga says, basically. We call it basically because the Muzungu is in town. Basically. Basically, Charlene. Lady G, you enjoyed at the fundraise. Ah, okay. Thank you so much, Lady G. Yeah. Sometimes we have to go and do the Lord's work, you know. Miss P Talks, thank you so much for coming through. Good evening to you. We are called Machunians. Maureen, Machunians. Okay. Yvette King, I see in the house as well. Thank you so much for coming through. Who else is here? Why are you copying me? I am Lucy. So you have joined the jealous team. Yeah, Lucy's joining the jealous team for copying people how to take tea. You people are just too much. So guys, what is the title of the day before we get lost? Title of the day, Mwango's Polish boyfriend exposed. Exposed. Let us talk with action, guys. Let's talk with action. Why can't we talk with some action here? We are wapi? Mwalimu wa math. Huyu ni wa math ama alikuwa home science? Hapa ni wapi? Mwalimu wa geography. Where are we? Our geography teacher here is where? EBBZ. Good to see you back. Thank you so much. I'm back on my chair as usual. MLTS, the parallel experience. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Star Angel, you're welcome. And the rest are still coming in. Mwalimu wa geography, where is this place? Why are we hiding when we are not hiding? I don't know how to laugh. I'm feeling so bad. Jackie Cameron, why are you hiding when you are not hiding? See how we are misbehaving in the village. In the village, we don't hold hands. We will hold hands in Mombasa. Our village mentality. Hey, don't hold hands in front of the children because the children will start demanding problems. Don't show these children bad manners. Do you know how the children are laughing in the village? They're like, oh, they're holding hands. Oh my God, she got a boyfriend. She got a boyfriend. Stop. What is this? And you guys are saying that this guy is the same guy. Let me go back and bring back the other guy from. Did you call it Keikos? Kakos? How did you call that place? Tax and what? Hey, see now my phone. Did I? Yes, I captured. Yes, I captured. I captured the guy in Keikos. Banang. Nini gani sasa? This guy is not the guy that was in Tax and Keikos. I have verified information that he is not the same guy we saw in Tax and Keikos. Please keep exchanging them. Exchange them until you Exchange them. Let me bring the guys from Kekos. Hey, Kekos. Yeah, Kekos. Forgive my. See this one really? Not that one. Hey, let's try this one. This one is not working. Okay, let's try this one. This one working. Let's bring the next one. This guy is not the guy from Kekos. This is a different person. No, file. Ya Rabbi, this is not what I want. Hey, I want something. This one, not that one. What is this? Oh my God. Honestly, I don't know even what I'm doing. I surely. Where are we heading? Nothing is coming through, guys. Okay, let me go back. Let me stop this one and bring back the other one from Kekos, okay? Let's share the screen because that's what I was trying to do, okay? Where's the other guy from Kekos? Hey, Kekosian. I have many of them here. Yella. Are we talking about the same person here? Real says hi, Caro. Mary Mo, thank you so much for joining. God is good. Yamohante will be like Mombasa mixed babies everywhere. Guys, is this the same guy we are looking at? Because this is the guy in Tax and Kekos. Are we together? Yeah? You can't see him? Ah, what happened to my life? Okay. Okay. All right. This is what we are looking at right now. Okay. This is what we are looking at right now. Sai. Tunaangalia huyu kichana msuri, Tax and Kekos. Hey, guys, what are you talking about? Let me go back here in the comment section. Seems I'm being left behind, yet I'm the one who's supposed to be leading. Tax and Kekos. Okay. No, I don't want to use my Bible here. Tax and Kekos is calling. The one Tax and Kekos was older, but the current one is too young. Exactly, Alice, this is what I'm looking at. Yes. Yeah, this tax guys seems older. Rehema Kibwana, Polish was the land she was going to buy. Mayuguno will also get a white one too. Today classes looks very intense. Sima, welcome. Where the desperation in D has broken records, Sophie says. Yes, precious lives. This one was older. The other one is young. He's not the same, guys. Thank you so much for agreeing with me. No, the two rentals look different. Yes, they look different. Hey, depending on my report is very, very deep and private. You know, when I go to court, will you be with me? It's not something that I can pull receipts. It's more of a personal person close to her telling me the story. This Muzungu boyfriend were totally different. This is a new catch. Yes. Monique Moore, how are you? And she said you've been together for 5 years. Then why was she canoodling with the other one in tax? Everywhere, even with the other one in the US, they slept in Portland in the same room. If you remember the videos they showed us, how can you be dating for 5 years when you're still sleeping with other people, doing videos in Portland in the same room? Hey, this one has red hair and the other one has blonde hair. Yes. Hey, you people are noticing. She found this Muzungu by swiping right on Tinder. What is this Tinder thing, guys? You mean this Tinder has only Wazungu or what? Yeah, I don't understand you. Eh? This Tinder thing is only for Mzungu, Mzungu. We don't have Africans in those places or what? What is happening? Eh? Thanks to Tinder, these changing men like underwear. Precious Life is saying, not me. Guys, enlighten me. That man looks young. Marwa won't stop. He shows that man every chance he gets. Every chance he gets. Hmm? That what happened? Nothing gonna change the blessings from the Lord. They are blessed. Keep on talking. Naomi Njeri thinks exchanging men like underwear is blessings. Naomi, wake up from your sleep. Wake up from your sleep. Oh my goodness, guys. I know that there are people that these people are all definitely inspiring. You know, the people who will be inspired by your dirty lifestyle. So I don't blame Naomi Njeri. She's so much inspired by this girl who is always picking Wazungus for content and views. These are the same people who came and insulted us when Mwango was with JB, faking it in Thailand and in the Philippines. We told them they could not listen to us until when JB broke up with Mwango. Actually, it's JB who broke up, right? Because Aaron Dante wanted to marry Mwango. He came in the Philippines and he told JB, stay away from my wife. Do I have to remind you guys? Naomi Njeri, what one? Hey, Njeri. Ay, Njeri. I'm sorry that you are being inspired by these people. Njeri. Mariet says, Karibu Nchelewe news time. News time ni kwamba the tax and Kaikos guys that people, we have been assuming the same people. I was told no, these people are different. I had to go back and recheck. And also the tax and Kaikos guy was brought out openly on the camera. But this other Polish boy is being hidden on the camera only by D. But the rest of them, they are actually showing us his face. Sorry. Ah. Ah, okay. Tinder has both Muzungu and blacks. Hey, which one is this one? Does it work here? Tinder app followers in the house. Hey. Yes, Abby Grace. She does that for views. Why is she hiding that man? Reactors are still going to talk about him no matter what. Yeah, she's sorry guys. She's trying to drive the traffic to her channel. Right now, what D is trying to do, if you guys you don't understand the YouTube game, is that she is trying to drive all the traffic to her channel. Because when everyone is talking about her, the channel will be doing well. The more she hides the Muzungu, the more people become so curious and she has everything, and the more people, be drawn to her channel. That's a tactic. If you don't bring in Muzungu, my friend, how will we eat? How will we feed? Hey. Okay. Literally, basically, I'm fine, Conrad Pottinger, I'm fine. But people have already seen him. That is the sad part. That's now what I want to talk about right now. Because as much as she's been trying to hide this guy, Marwa has come out to show us multiple. Look at this one. This one is coming from Marwa's archives. Let them not say, oh, we are digging the information. Their information is publicly out here for everyone. For everyone. If I don't bring it, someone else will bring it. This one came from Marwa. Let me show you another one that came from Mr. Commando. Hey, look at this. Power is off. Let's proceed, guys. We do have our solar working for us. Okay, it's back. This is another one from Marwa's archives. If this Muzungu is so boring, even Atita is more entertaining. This one came from Marwa's. Hey, another one from Marwa. We are holding hands, guys. This is not the same guys we have seen from Keiko's. This is a different guy. Okay. All this is coming from, it is Marwa who is guys. Kumbe. My window is open. Guys, I'm sorry. My window was open and it's raining. And usually when it rains, we do have these flying termites coming in the house. Okay. So I don't want them to be flying around. It's called the flying termites. So what was I saying? I was saying this is what Marwa is showing us from his side. And definitely this is not the Keiko's guy. There's another one here. Guys, all this one is coming from Marwa. And let me now ask you something. Hey, Rosa nataka kumbe. Lucy says that she is making him look like a clown. Is he not? Is he not? Is he not? I don't know. Because so far, the videos that David Jr. has done with this guy, and Marwa also wants him to appear in the videos, they are using this guy left, right, and center. All of them. I don't know if this guy understands how these guys are using him. And the way I think the Mwango, okay, let me put it this way. The other day, Rocio captured that one, the video we did. And Rocio was told to pull down her video, re-edit, and post it again. Marwa has done this one. Marwa has not been told to pull down his video and edit. Why? Why? Because I captured all these things and I've been waiting for Marwa to re-edit his video, pull it down, re-edit, and upload it again. But the video is still standing. So what I'm showing you is something that is very, very public. It's very, very public. Where's another one? There's another one here. Look at David Jr. David Jr. is really admiring this Muzungu. Hey. What is happening in this village? All these things Marwa showing us live. Look at this boy, guys. Tell me. Let me pull it up here. Is this the same guy? Even if you look at the features, everything, the mouth, the nose, the whole face structure. This is not the Keiko's guy. The Caicos guy was only used, maybe he was a one stand guy, I don't know, maybe, because I've heard you guys talking about one stand thing, one stand, one night stand, one night stand thing. And me too, I heard about it when she was still in Philippines before JB came in picture. There was so many one night stands all over the place. So you never know. You never know. Muzungu does not know how he is being used like a clone. One night stand, one night stand. Hey, whatever it is. So I'm suspecting maybe the guy in Kekos was just taking a random picture for the thumbnail when they were enjoying in the hotel because it was an ONS. Who knows? Okay, allegedly. Allegedly, guys, it is what it is. This is Marwa showing us this young chap here, telling us that, yo, this is him. And Marwa doesn't like when people hide things. If you remember, even when he really struggled with hiding his baby's face, he could show us everything every day. And they call it, it's an unofficial. These guys, look at baby Maisha. Mitoto, showing us Mitoto every single day. And then they say, we will come up and do another video where we will introduce Mitoto officially. I was like, what is this thing called officially? I don't understand. Same thing happening here. He pulls and he say, oh, I'm sorry, I just get it. And then he goes back, he picks the Mzungu again. He goes back, picks the whole video. If you look at almost the end of that video, he was picking this Mzungu all over his video. The guy is just in there. Eh? Hello to you, Vimwelu, my sister. Thank you. I hope the man stays and married so they can get pregnant. I hope so. Merimo says D is a call girl. Hey, guys, your comments is just something else. Hey, I don't know. Am I learning something or am I overhearing things? Eh? Anyway, in short, this is the exposés that has come out again. Marwa exposing this so-called boyfriend to the world. And the surprising thing is that D has not asked him to pull down that video to edit it and download it, upload it again. That is now where my interest is. Not even on the Mzungu. I'm not interested in the Mzungu. I don't know this boy. Whether he's young, whether he's old, honestly, I don't know this guy. And also, I had something in the comment section somewhere that maybe this girl should be arrested for molesting Now this thing has started again. This thing has started again. You people, you are writing too many things over here. I can see you writing. Yeah, I agree with you. What if he gets her pregnant and run away? Or what if the girl decides to get the baby out of desperation? You saw how Rocio worked on his own. Rocio made sure if she gets pregnant, she will never leave this man and this man will never leave her because of the baby. And it's working. It is working. God is good says that he looks like 18. You people, you know how to look at this thing. Yeah, it's very interesting out here. But you see now, the funny thing is that why did they ask Rocio to delete her video and re-edit and re-upload it? Why is it that Marwa cannot be asked to do the same? Oh, because Marwa only does raw and uncut. Marwa doesn't edit videos. So who will edit videos for Marwa? With Rocio, she knows how to edit and remove these things. But for Marwa, even blurring is a problem. I thought in the beginning of the video, he tried to do a nice intro of showing us the car. Like boom, 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 the car is here. I looked at the intro, I said, wow, things are changing or what? At the end of the video, Marwa was not editing Muzungu face. And I'm like, this video should go down the same way Rocio's video went down. This video should be edited the same way Rocio's video was edited. This video should be uploaded again, the same thing that Rocio did. Why is Marwa left to do things just because he is Marwa and the other people should be suffering when they get in problems? How come Marwa could not tell Rocio, don't do that? Just leave it anyway. It was just a passing moment. And it only happened only once at Rocio's place. But at Marwa's place, several. How many guys have we looked at, actually? How many have we looked at? Let us go back and... Okay, so we have this one, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6. Guys, all these that we captured from Marwa's face. But if it was Rocio, you are not part of the family. Rocio, can you please get the message loud and clear from the families, from the Ondaris? We have so many of this Muzungu face from Marwa. But if it was from you, Rocio, no. Hey, are you getting the tingo, Rocio? Hey. Vimwelu says Rocio will know the tingo. Eh? Rocio, you will know the tingo. You, they will tell you, do this, don't do that. Huh? Who is irritating who? Anyway, let's get to the next topic. I'm sorry that this is happening right now at this time and age, that someone will bring in a person they love and cherish, and they'll be using them. Okay, they say they love each other because they're holding hands. Let's just assume they love each other, okay? Let's not say, oh, like, okay, let's pretend even. Let us pretend that that they love each other. And then be hiding and using them at the same time. They'll tell you, we are hiding your face because of trolls. We have trolls on YouTube. But you're showing the hands and the feet, and you could hear everything he's saying, the voice. I mean, Marwa is tired. Marwa, it's okay. Let's now understand why Marwa took the baby to the grave, because this one is actually a very disturbing whatever to me. I don't think I liked it when I saw it. Since it's the baby, let me not bring the baby here, because people will be like, "Yes, you're bringing." I haven't edited the baby's face, but on my thumbnail, I've covered the baby for his safety. Why do they bow down for Marwa? We are coming to know that. You mean last right, not love. I don't know what I mean, honestly. I don't know what I mean, honestly. What is happening? Her plan to bring Kino to Kenya failed terribly. She had a plan to bring Kino in Kenya. Sophie said that her plan to bring Kino to Kenya failed terribly. So this is the backup. Kino was supposed to come to Kenya and harvest views for D as a pretend boyfriend. That was not going to happen, unfortunately. Sophie. Very embarrassing, right? Mhm. Let's go back to the story about the grave. Maybe let me bring this grave. Uh, Bane. So, guys, Marwa went to the grandfather's grave to bless the baby from the grave, to pray to the God of the graves. I don't know if you guys are getting the tingle because, I'm a very spiritual person. I understand things very, very differently. I can tell you for free what I saw was very frightening. What I saw was very disturbing at some point. What I saw over there at the grave, okay, in his video, he started like praying, and then later on, the thing could not continue. But I had the whole prayers from David Jr.'s video, I think. Yeah, it was at David Jr.'s place where I had all that. So I'm trying to capture this when they're standing at the grave without bringing the baby in. Okay, I don't know. Okay, they brought the baby already. So let me just put this one so that you can listen to that.
He said he had this Mwango. Yeah, and he wanted to be married. No, he said, that's what he said. That Marwa can witness. He said, nobody should cut these bamboos because that's why he will be arrested. So his wish was done.
Because I was almost asking why so close here.
It's him who said. Why should I choose the whole of this place?
It is so sad that the Mwango is asking why they had to put the grave near the bamboos. And Marwa says with Uncle Mo that it was the old man wished that his grave will be near the bamboos for whatever reasons. Maybe he wants the grave to become a They need to christen or baptize Maisha before taking him to any grave. Evil spirits follow children who are not christened. Mary Mo, you know better. That's right. So when the baby came in, before the baby could, anyway, Rosie is not a Christian, Marwa is not a Christian. And maybe the mother would have advised better, but that is not her child. We go back and remember how Rosio's profile was caught up into nature witches. I don't know if it was an app or a website where these witches they sign in, and she said that she's a nature witch. So you don't expect a nature witch to take her child to church. If you remember the stories back in Argentina, when the other witches came and they were writing some stuff on top of her tummy when the baby was inside. The baby was initiated into that witch fraternity, let me say, like the world already before the baby was born. The day they were putting on white, and Marwa was like, I don't understand what is going on. I don't understand. What is this? This is how they did in Argentina. Rose did not want me to film not like it. She did not like when Marwa was showing us how she was initiating the baby into their world. And so they brought back the baby in the village, and Marwa has his own way of also initiating the baby into the grave. I don't know if it's the grave world, or I don't know how they do it back here, because what I saw Marwa doing at the grave was something that I've never seen in any part of the world. Like, this is the first ritual I've ever um, experienced, especially watching live through his camera. The video is public, go and watch it. He could force Maisha to hold something. Was it soil, or was it a leaf, or something that was coming from that grave? He picked it from the grave and gave the baby to hold it, just to make sure that it has touched the baby like this, and then they throw it away. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Marwa makes it look as if it's just nothing, but for those who know, you know. Marwa knows exactly what he's doing. And he said that he's documenting all these things for the baby to remember. So he knows when the baby will ever come back one day and say blah, 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 Marwa will show him the video and he will tell him, can't you see? Can't you see? This is what happened. You see, the day you touched the soil from the grave, this is when you became ours. You see, when you touched this one from the grave, you see, when we did prayers on the grave, you don't do prayers on the grave while praying for the baby, just because the baby was named after that person. It's not making sense at all. If it's making sense from your side and you think that I'm too jealous, that is why I'm talking about them, you can go to hell for all I care. You can also go to your grave where you come from, okay, and do your prayers over there and pray at the grave, holding all the grave sand and everything. Stupid people everywhere. Eh? M, why are YouTubers trashing this family? Why are they praying at the grave? Have you had anyone praying at the grave, praying for their children at the graveside, live on their videos? Have you had that? Even in Kenya, we have witch doctors and all those people. They don't do these things with cameras. Why are they doing? You go and ask them. Why are they showing people their family rituals on their cameras? Who wants to see that? Very disgusting. And you expect anyone to keep quiet and say, it's just okay. You can just take your children. Guys, when you get your children, don't take them to church for baptism and no, don't pray for your children, or don't dedicate your children to the church. Just dedicate your children to the graves, especially the grave where the same person was named after. That is why there's a very big difference with the people who have been named after the people who died, and those ones that have been named when these people are still alive. If you are named after someone who is still alive, you will always stay alive. You will never die with that person. But if you are naming after the person has died already, part of this person will be in the grave and the other part of him will be walking with him. That is how I understand spirituality. It's not like it's culture from where I come from or anything. No. This is something that I do understand with spirituality. You don't mix the dead and the living. Even the Bible says don't do that. Don't do that. Don't mix the dead and the living. These are very different. These are people who are living in different worlds. The spiritual world is something that even a normal person cannot even try to know or to imagine. The spiritual world is just something else. Why would you go and start connecting your physical child to the spiritual world? And don't tell me that Marwa didn't know what he was doing. We are not talking about a 12-year-old boy. We're not talking about a 20-year-old boy who doesn't know what he's doing. We're talking about an old guy. The guy who's been all over the place. The guy who knows it all. The man who has grown in the village. He knows the traditions, the culture, the everything. And then when those boys in Nyabohanse, when they start talking about witchcraft, and then we react about it, you say, oh, she's calling our witchcraft. She's calling. Haven't you seen witchcraft yourselves, guys? Hey, lawyers, come and see witchcraft in the village. Pure witchcraft in front of our own eyes like this koro. Pure witchcraft. What are you talking about? Someone is bewitching their own children in front of our own eyes like this, taking them to the grave to pray and pull all the stuff in there. Hey, guys. Take me to court. I will prove to the court that this is not a normal situation. This is a ritual of the highest order. People are always talking about these things, even in these videos. Guys, if you haven't been watching, okay, me, I've been watching a lot of these videos where people have been rescued from the witchcraft world and stuff like that. I love watching those things because I want to know how it works. It's not because that I like watching because I know how. If I know how it works, I wouldn't have been watching. I want to know really if this thing is real or not, because for a very long time it's something that I never believed in. But if you listen to the stories after stories after stories, hey, there's this channel called KG or K something Toto wa Mungu. These people, they talk this thing. But even those ones that are still doing witchcraft, they will tell you that what they saw at Marwa's place was not something very normal. And Marwa knows very well what he was doing to that child. Marwa knows why he's connecting that baby with the grave, the grandfather's grave. Not normal. Not normal. Now they will say that they will go to church to baptize the child. In Argentina, they didn't have a church to baptize the child. The baby would have been baptized from there. They decided to name the child. Because sometimes as Christians, we end up naming the child fully after baptism. You have to give them their Christian name and then the father's name or the family name. But this one that you people are just arguing on YouTube, I want this, I want Ondari. Guys, I've seen this baby coming in this world and how the parents are just playing about his life as if he's not a human being. I'm really feeling for the baby. I don't know how they are really placing this child in this world. Because when the baby's out, the baby's not theirs. That is how we believe where I come from. They say the baby is yours only when the baby is still in the tummy. Okay? When you're still pregnant, that baby belongs to you. But once the baby has come out in the world, he belongs to everyone. He belongs to the society, the community. He belongs to the church. He belongs to the family members. He belongs to the government. He belongs to everyone. But to see the way they're dangling, playing with the baby like this. The other one who brought some nature witches to be writing on the pregnancy, writing all those bad signs and very scary stuff that was happening in Argentina before some weeks before the baby was born. They did very scary stuff. In fact, Marwa was very scared. He said, "Oh, Rosie has told me not to film this one. It's a secret. It's a secret what? Secret occasion." You could see them putting on white like those marine spirits and some flowers like those marine something. And I have never been scared with these guys. These people, sometimes they do things, they scare me. So after watching all those marine spirits stuff from the other side, Nigerians in the house, do you understand the tingo? After doing all those things, eh? After doing all those things, now they are coming back here again. So it's like Marwa thought that, oh, this baby, because they initiated him from there, I will also go back and initiate him. Yeah. And some tribes, they're still doing these things though. But most of the tribes that I've seen doing this stuff are the people who, like, where you have to bring the baby back home for the first shave. If the grandmother does the first shave, she takes the hair and they keep the hair. So even if you go to Argentina, even if you tell the baby to run away, if you tell the baby to do what, the baby will always belong to that tribe. But I'm sure the same thing that Marwa did, his grandmother must have done the same thing for him. And that is why we are always actually not like telling him, advising, or maybe reminding him, maybe let me say reminding him that he should go back to his family. When you see Kohera talking like this, calling him, they know they did something for him. They know how it will start and end for him, because they also did some rituals. Because most of these families, as I have seen, it looks like they are always doing rituals for their children. Unfortunately, Namastezi says double initiation for baby D. Yeah, whichever that will be strong, it will work. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Let me go back on this one. Let me pick this one. Yes, yeah. Maggie Aminat. Church even tells us to prophecy to children through names given. Yeah, that's for Christians, you know. Yes, read the history before you meet one courier who will eat you. Yeah, courier will eat you. Eh? Who is saying this, that a courier will eat you? Lois Andrew says that a courier will eat you. Hmm? Sima says that this guy needs some serious schooling and counseling. The hair shaving of babies might have been done by Mura's grandma. Yes, it was done. It was done, and that is why Kohera is insisting and even going to the grandma to tell him, call Marwa to come back home. Call him to, because that is where they know where the placenta was buried, because those are the things that they do follow a lot. They follow the placenta. If you remember the story of the placenta, Rocio knows the placenta, she had to eat it herself so that the baby remains with her. You understand? But from the other side, they bury it in their soil so that the soil will keep on calling you back. If you run away and go and start settling in a different soil, that soil will never accept you. And I hear them calling themselves successful. I've never seen the successfulness part of it. I've never seen, because Marwa has been building for how many years? That house has never been finished. Then you're calling themselves, they're calling themselves, we are successful. Eh? He might have been even more successful if he was in his land where his placenta was buried. There's so many things that actually connect to each other, especially when it comes to these people who believe so much into their traditions and culture, guys. And then they work for them. They work for them. It might not work for you, or you might think it's not working for you, or you might assume, but that thing can be eating you inside slowly. By the time you realize, sometimes it's too late. You wouldn't have done that. You would have gone to your parents. You would have greeted your grandmother, the grandmother that carried you for 4 years, fed you, the one who cut your hair, the one who helped your mother when giving birth. You are forgetting all these things and pretending that you know it better. This is very interesting, guys. This is very, very interesting. What we are, I feel like maybe most of you guys you understand this culture tradition that they're doing here. Some things should remain private. Rina says some things should remain private. Rina says that rituals are not to be commercialized for YouTube views for money. Rina, we are living in the scary days where people are even killing other people on camera. We've seen people even poisoning other people on camera. We see a lot of scary stuff on camera. So who is Marwa not to show us the ritual on camera? I think that is why Marwa is calling Rocio every 2 seconds. Marwa is obeying Rocio like no one's business. He's not thinking straight, only Rocio right, left, and center. There's so many things that we can oversee, but they really mean a lot. Like this one that V is talking about. Vimwelu inaitwa kuwekwa kwa chupa. Kuwekwa kwa chupa. I'm looking the plate number. Never I will board that vehicle because I don't trust the ritual done there. Kenyan living abroad. The ritual was huge. And it was done in front of the whole family, almost. Hey. Yeah. Let alone no kitchen until today. There is nothing in the house. And then they're saying, when we become successful, you are telling the people that we have our kitchens fixed. You have not fixed your kitchen. And you think that you are successful than us, that we have our kitchens fixed. We have running waters in our small houses, as small as they are. Running water, kitchen fixed, drawers done, wardrobes, everything. You haven't done anything and you're calling yourself successful. How successful is that? I can see people do baby shaving a lot. I never did any I never did any baby shaving myself. Maureen, me too. I did it myself. In fact, I just did it myself. Because it's all about family. Some tribes, they do it because they're still holding on to the to the culture. And some families, they're dropping it slowly by slowly. I've never seen my mom doing it either for my brothers. Never. And myself, even my sister, in my whole family, we've never done that thing called baby shaving. That, we'll shave the baby. Now the grandmother or the aunties from the father's side, they will be shaving the baby, so that if this girl decides to run away with the baby will be crying, wanting to come back home. Aye. Surely. Mud houses in the village have electricity, but now but the villa does not have electricity. Some Yoruba people in Nigeria do the baby shaving thing. No idea if they bury it. Some Hindus too. They don't bury it. They keep them somewhere else. They keep it somewhere else. And if you listen to the story about the Hindus, the hair that is being shaved, it's for sacrifices. So hair connects you to your destiny. It's not just hair for the sake of hair. No. Sorry, guys. I feel cold. I'm feeling some cold here. So, like when we were growing up, Our parents used to tell us not to be shaving our hair from school. Come back home and then you shave your hair from home, because some witches, they collect hair. They go and bewitch other people's children with their hair. So why are they focusing on the hair? Because hair connects you to your destiny. Your hair is your crown. Hair is your crown. You don't give it to anyone just like that. People are wicked out there, you understand? Marwa ako ndani ya chupa. Can you imagine he couldn't realize his nose was very messy and clean it until when Rocio came and cleaned him. Then he went to eat breakfast without washing hands. Hey, Vimwelu, please spare me. I haven't taken my dinner. I haven't taken my dinner. Yeah? Hey, this is a topic by itself. Famous Berry says, after burial, visiting the grave isn't good. The late grandpa had a house. Taking the baby in the house was better. I thought so. They would have gone in the house and pray in the house and say, we are in the house of our grandfather. We have brought our baby in the house of our grandfather. And let's thank God for his life and also thank God for our child's life. But refusing to get in the house and going straight on the grave. Hey, guys, I don't know if it's called voodoo. Come as Luciana said, it's called voodoo here. Imagine. I need to get all my hair from all the barbers and hairdressers. That's a different thing altogether. You understand? Me, I thought they were going just to visit the family. Me, I didn't know that Mura had focused his all attention on his grandfather's grave. Now, if we are talking about the grandfather's grave, let's go back a little bit. This grandfather suffered. He suffered. He was living in a what? How can you call that small house that old man was living in before David Jr. came to renovate it? In a what? I can't find the right name to call that thing. That this man was living without anyone taking care of him. Pigsty. Tan Lily says the pigsty. That old man that now they're praying at the grave was living a very sad life. His clothes were dirty. He had no food. No one was taking care of him. And when David Jr. went to take care of him, bringing soda and bread, and wanted to renovate the house, what did the same Mura and Mama Matt do? They came out, they wrote a post, and they told people not to support David Jr., to leave, that the old man should be left alone, that the old man has a family to take care of him. They said they don't have anything to do with that old man. I've seen Mama Mad standing there with the Muzungu holding hands on the grave. The grave of a person that they denied in front of us like this. They denied this old man. Kung Fu Fanta, welcome. They denied this old man. Wrote posts. Now, David Jr. went on. We supported him before he came for us. We supported him. We sent all the traffic over there. The house was done. And then Mura came from abroad, coming slowly to come and check. He said, I'm going to visit my grandfather. When he got in the house, he said, oh, the house was leaking. Trying to tell people that what David Jr. did here was just zero work. You people, you have been helping him to do the grandpa's house, and the house is leaking. Zero work. He came out there to expose his own brother. D and Marwa, they denied this old man. Where is the Polish boyfriend sleeping? I'm saying D and Marwa denied this old man in front of us, and they said they have nothing to do with him. Until when now he's dead, they're going to pray on the grave, praying for baby Maisha to connect with the grave of the person that they're named after. How can you call that? How can you call that situation, guys? Yeah? Yes, Lucy. You remember how they refused to help Socorro renovate the house? That's what I'm talking about. They completely refused. Marwa did a post, and Mwango came and supported it and said they don't want anything to do with Socorro. I can't believe now they're praying for the old man blessings when he's dead. If I was this old man, I will wake up at night. I will give them sleepless nights. Hey, grandfather will teach them a lesson. Vimwelu says. Hey, I'm still confused as to why they named that baby Maisha. Fekere, welcome. They name the baby, and then they bring the baby on the grave. The man was he has much land and was living in poverty because they don't value their land. They don't value their land at all. So if you have a piece of land, it doesn't mean that you're rich. You're only rich if you're investing in the land. But if you're not investing in the land, you will remain poor. That's how it works here, Merimo. You can imagine that farm of mine. There was a time I was not around. I did not, work on it. So how will I get money and live better if I'm not working on my land? If you have a piece of land, you have to invest in it so that you can get something out of it. You understand? He had too much land, but he was poor because he did not invest in the land. He left the land just unattended. So how do you expect to call him a rich person with the land? Land doesn't make you successful unless you are working so hard investing in it. Simple. Okay? Okay. So for those who are coming in, guys, I was just showing the tax and Kakos guy, who is very different from the young boy that we have in the village. And also I was asking you guys if you people are saying that this guy is young. If he's a young person, then we should report to the police station and tell the police station that we have an older lady here walking with a young boy. What about that? All the people who are all the people who are falling in love with these youngsters, they should all be taken to let me bring this one here. Tax and Caicos. The guys, you will go back and watch. Now Kohera has gone gaga. He's telling the Mwango, Don't expose him to anyone. Kohera, if you haven't known, that boy is already exposed. He's out here on our screens. Hello? We have the boy on our screens. Marwa himself has decided to bring him out here. Look at him. Kohera, come and see your boy. The boy is here and he looks very, very young. Very, very young than the guy in Keiko's. Here is the guy in Tax. For those who had not seen that one, it's your time to. We are here. Everything is exposed, guys. And it's not us exposing it, they have exposed themselves. We are only repeating what they give us. What they give us is what you bring on the table. If they don't give us anything, we have nothing to bring here. So if you want to tell me to leave this family alone, tell them to keep their secrets tight. We've had YouTubers that have been very private with their lives. Do you see us talking about them? Because they don't give us something to talk about. Okay. Hey, I'm calling Mr. Kohera to tell him, stop telling her, you can keep him. The boy is out. And this was not the boy that was in Tax and Keiko's. Are we together? Okay. Khalas. Let us go back. I had not brought him. I'm sorry, guys. Woo-woo. What was I doing now? Hey. Okay, the boy is here. Where's Mr. Kohera? He cannot be kept anymore. He cannot be kept anymore. And this is not the guys. The guy in Tax is here. Very different from the one we are looking at right now. So you are advising your girl to keep him secret. It's not going to happen. Don't expose him to anyone. Don't you know your son Mura knows how to expose people? Don't you know it is your son Mura that knows how to expose people? Look at this. Look at this. This is a very, very mature guy, maybe in his mid-30s, heading to 40, as we are looking at him right now. What about the other baby? Baby, small potatoes. Even he doesn't have a beard. The young man doesn't have a beard. Hey, this is very interesting. And Mura is bringing him close. Look at that. The boy is shaving clean. Mura brings him closer even. Closer and closer and closer. Mura. See how you are exposing your sister. Oh, we are hiding because of trolls. Are you really hiding? This is not the guy who was in Tax and Keiko's. Now we know. We can move on. Hey, where is he? We are holding hands and showing children bad manners. Hey, Mura. Mura has been mastering a lot of things. He tried to do an edit today. He also tried to do an AI. He's mastering the art of AI, thumbnail creation. AI thumbnail creation for Mr. Mura. Hey, Mura will be screenshotting his own videos or thumbnail, reactors thumbnail, and bringing them to himself. And he will say, oh, I am mastering the AI thumbnail. Guys, I'll have to go because my work here is finished. I was just surprised about the ritual thing they did on the grave. Let's continue reacting about it in the comment section. Because, guys, that thing scared me to hell. It really scared me. I've never seen someone carrying their children to the graves for introduction. The Guys, my connection is being interrupted here and I need to go. I was just talking about the grave thing. Okay, let's continue reacting in the comment section. Like this video, share it out. Share the video out, like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also check on our store. We have amazing stuff over there. The link is in my description box. Okay, and let's talk about the grave thing. I want to learn a lot. If I'm wrong, let me know. If I'm right, let me know. If there's more information, also let me know in the comment section. Okay, it is what it is. It is bye bye from me, guys, and let's meet on the next one.